Right, everyone, I've Collector here. Right, so right mic's on. Yeah. So yeah, just normal chat. I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so I can't do any of the little videos and all that. But you know, I don't always do StreamYard. Right, it looks like. Oh no, it is working. You right, CM? How you doing, mate? You right? Yeah, first. Beat Paul. Paul's normally first. Consistently first as well. He cracks me up. He's nearly always first. Right, Luke. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm all right. A little bit tired. I've had a busy day today. I don't think I slept very well, but yeah, I'm fine. All right, Jake. How you doing? Jake, I'm going to message you and Charlie soon about meeting up maybe next week if you're up for it. It'll probably be outside somewhere though. Yeah, in a field or something, or maybe even just on the green or something. But I'm good, Jake. Just fucking tired at the minute. Rich, you right, mate? Yeah, see, I'm all right. He said, how are you today? Tactical said first mod. Yeah. No, you weren't. CM and Rich beat you. Actually, I'm on top chat, so I don't know. Let me see. I can't change it. I'm going to have to do pop-out chat. Yeah, it's playing up already. Right, that's better. Jake said, oh, fair enough. Yeah, I need to get to bed early. Yeah, I ain't sleeping very well lately. But yeah, if you want to meet up soon, we will. But as I say, it'll probably end up being bloody on the green or in a field somewhere, which I quite like. Some of the best nights I've had have been in fields. Jim Stock said, Funky said, nice one, Jim. And cheers, Funky, for sending people over. Has he just finished his? I would have gone over and modded. I'm a mod on Funky's, but I've been quite busy tonight, so I didn't have a chance. Yeah, we'll sort something out soon, Jake. Jump Sabu, you right, mate? How are you? So yeah, anyone new on here, we just talk about whatever you want, really. We try to keep it reasonably lighthearted. You know, well, you know how it is. Keep it lighthearted and sort of legal. But yeah. Alan said, I'm making a new bone. Nice one. I made a sax today. I may title the video to this Hot Summer Sax in the Shed. Hot Summer Sax in the Shed. That's what that'd be called. Quite happy with that. I've not made a sheath yet, though. I've just got a bloody cardboard thing for now. Jake said, yeah, that's fun, fam. I'll DM you. I'll be down for seeing you again. Yeah, have some good times. Yeah, exactly, Jake. Yeah, need to do something good. Yes, Liam, hot summer sax in the shed. That's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, I'll message you. Charlie messaged me a while ago and I haven't replied yet, but I'll message him tonight. Liam, you right, mate? Tactical my XR stock arrived this morning. Boy, does it make it easier to cook. Oh, that's good. What from 3D cabin? Yeah, that's good. I think it was on there earlier. Jim Stock said, what part of the UK are you in? Buckinghamshire, Southern England. Not that far from London, really. Crypto, you right, mate? He said, hello, Mike. I found out one of my subscribers has been shadow banned as well. Who's what on your channel? They've been, yeah. Well, go on, tell me who it is, or whatever. What's happened? Is it Irishman? If it's Irishman, I noticed I was on your live stream, right? I've rewatched your live stream, Crypto, and I could see people saying hello to Irishman. He wasn't in the chat though. I couldn't see him, so it was shadow banned for me. And he's not blocked on my channel because I looked as well. He's not been accidentally blocked by a new mod or something. Lord Flashart, you right, mate? Are you from Devon, are you, Jim? Nice one. Yeah, that's just down from me, really. West Yorkshire Bushcraft, right, Sam? That's what, yeah, mate. Would have got it from you if you didn't. Nah, it's all good, mate. But no, I just wondered. I just wondered if anyone else did them. That Bricks, right, Carter? How you doing, mate? Jake says sweet. Yeah, he always takes ages to reply. He takes ages to reply to me. Oh, it's noodles. That's strange. Crypto, that's odd. Yeah, I don't know why that's happened. But yeah, I rewatch your live streams sometimes just to see what's going on. But obviously I can't comment live on them. Yeah, and I noticed that people was talking to Irishman and I couldn't see his comments in the chat at all. I could see people, doing at Irishman and I couldn't see his comments, which is a shame. So actually, at Irishman, if you're on tonight and I'm not reading out your messages, you'll have to email me. And we're trying to sort it out. But I had noticed, I found your channel, checked it, and it said you weren't blocked though. That was noodles. Yeah, strange. Terry Stevenson, nice one, mate. Thank you for subscribing. Well, I hope you enjoy the channel. We'll sort of talk about anything on it. I may have to put the slow mode on at one point. Richard said, put the Yumi bow on the scales after heat treating the belly. Now it pulls 130 pounds. So just hit the draw weight I was aiming for. Oh, that's good, Rich. That's perfect then. Nice one. I'm glad you've got exactly what you wanted. Stokey said, what would be the first, second, and third items to use in a home invasion? Whatever's closest to you, whatever's most powerful, and whichever's sharpest. Whichever one's got a good bit of length as well, maybe. I don't know. Dad, you right, mate? If I didn't say hello. SAK 94, Stu. How you doing? You right, Stu? Little Picker said, I'm going to get a chips. Please don't say or do anything interesting till I get back. Well, I'll see what I can do. Crypto strange what YouTube is doing. I know, it's very annoying. I dread to think, Slingshot, how many people are on my channel that I'm not seeing anymore and I don't even know it. Peach, right, mate? He said, the O-Light is a really nice torch with the tail switch option. They're good, aren't they, them new ones? Yeah, you can't. I don't know about other torches, but I know that those O-Lights are fucking well up there, aren't they, for some of the best torches you can get. Nick's knives, right, mate? So yeah, if anyone, I'm really tired tonight, but I've got an extra strong black coffee here. So when I get that down me, that'll wake me up a bit. But I've been in the shed making this today. So I tried to make a semi-traditional sax. So this was a bill hook. So it's got the sort of traditional sax blade. It's got a copper and steel guard, leather and plastic handle, and again copper and steel pommel with pinned over end. Yeah, really happy with that, and it's sharp as well. I've already sharpened this fucker, so there'll be some bottle cutting soon. Liam said, oh yeah, got an email from YouTube saying they're going to promote black creators. Sadly, I imagine if I got the shoe polish out, they'd ban me, not promote me. Isn't that bizarre? That's a weird thing, isn't it? Because that in a way is a discriminatory thing, really, I suppose. I don't know. Fucking bizarre. Hang on. Yeah, for those interested, I'm going to call the video Hot Summer Sax in the Shed with WeaponCollector. Or something like that. Terry saying hello. Right, Terry. Types with Rich, you should have said hello. Oh, was he on your stream earlier? Rich said he watched some of his Sonic. Nick I said, love that. Always love a big chopper like. Yeah, as you can tell, so do I. I actually, weirdly enough, I actually find making bigger knives easier. I think it's because they're less fiddly. When you start doing little knives and little sheaves, they're a lot fucking fiddlier. I'd actually prefer something big. And they're just nice. Everyone likes as Nick said, everyone likes a big chopper. But you do. Great big knives are just fucking, yeah, cool as fuck, really. Peter, thank you for coming over from Funky Preppers. I am a mod on his channel. I don't always get time to get on there, though. Well, thank you for coming over, Peter. I appreciate it. Pete said, yeah, nice hyper CX or sax. I've just said it wrong, and I've been saying it right all night. Stu said that looks nice, Mike. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a little bit. I've got to do the sheath, and then it should be done. I'm really happy with it. It's not perfect, but sometimes I prefer them if they're a little bit rough. They look sort of more traditional. If they're a bit too clean and a bit too sort of, they don't look right. Liam said, might see if my mate Shaq wants to star in some of the videos if they promote it more that way. Fuck's sake. Broke back sacks. Fuck's sake. Yeah, don't say that. Bareback sacks. That's why Pete said that. Nick's now said, better than what they used to do. Apparently, the algorithm used to not promote videos from black people for some reason. People genuinely proved it. That's pretty demented, isn't it, if that's going on? Yeah, that's terrible, really. I was saying that. I have heard that. Now you say that. Liam said, did do a short. I suppose I can upload Sunday of chopping with the MOD knife. Nice one. Natural Born Serial Killer. How you doing? Right. Jake said, looks very nice, Sam. Thank you. Sam said, hope you're good. I'm good. A little bit tired. Right, I am going to put on slow mode for a little bit. It won't be long slow mode. You know me. I don't kill you off with slow mode, but it would be nice to have a little bit of a slowdown. All right. Won't be long. It just slows everyone down a little bit for me to be able to read the comments out, because I like to read them all out, and people can't say I don't don't pay everyone attention, which I do, as long as I see them. Last time I said that, I left out a load of people, and it was someone I knew as well. Pete, good evening. Chris, nice to see you on. Chris, how you doing, mate? I don't think you've been on for a while, have you? Nice one. And hello, Mother. How you doing? And hello, Sam, if I missed you. Now, it's slightly better. I can catch up now. Let's get a bit of coffee down me. It might wake me up a bit. Might take a painkiller in a minute. Like my joints are fucking killing me. All right, T2. How you doing, mate? Where I've been making that, to be honest, the past 3 days I've been making stuff in the shed, and it's made my fucking joints hurt. Thank you, Terry. I don't know if you can tell, but the stuff is really there, but what you can see there is a banner, but it really is there. I'll just show you for the new people. But for live streams, you have to be careful about firearms and that. So I cover them up to cover my own ass with a banner of what's actually there. And then that way, I can't get in trouble with YouTube. And it still looks good. But yeah, what you see there is really there. Attachment Mike, you have put me in extra slow mo. Chris said, no, long time. Has it been that? Yeah, been quite a while, has it, Chris? Good to see you. I see you've been uploading though, because I've still got your subscriptions coming in. Bill said, hey dude, been watching some of your videos lately. Is there anything else you've found you can use as a sword blank? Only really the these are about the only things I've really found that are like an economical price, but they make like a very lightweight sword bill. Yeah, sadly not. No, I never found anything really any good. So that's Brokeback Sax is the correct name for that style of sax. For once I wasn't trying to be funny. I had heard Brokeback Sax, but it just don't sound right. Thank you, Natural Born Serial Killer. Pete said, want to get Cold Steel Club, but every shop I find is out of stock. Either the Indian Club or the Gun Stick War Club. I'm gonna make a gun stick war club one day. Takes another whiskey or a joint fan. That'll get rid of you. Yeah, get rid of the joint paint and put the old terrible paranoia into me. But the whiskey, maybe next week. You know me, if I have one, I can't stop. Gun porn, Terry, gun porn. You can buy that if you want, if you like it that much. Buckfast Consumer, you're right, mate. It's seen you for a while. Friday Fever shows. Friday Fever shows you beaver. I hope you've been good, troops. You too, mate. What's the chat like? Anything? Don't think we even got a topic yet. None's come up yet. Crypto said I bought the Deco Pro LED USB magnetic flashlight. I watched the videos, mate. I ain't had a chance to comment yet. Yeah, I'll show you. Yeah, Tactical said get the Witter sword out. Yeah, I'll show you what you can make with one of these. So I took one of these sort of £8 weed slashers and I made this. Sorry if I was flashing near then. I had done my belt up. And I made this out of it. You can make some nice swords with these. They're lightweight, thin things, but they're sturdy and they will stab and they certainly will slash. Yeah. Yeah, really happy with that. That's probably the best one I ever made. May have to put the slow mode on slightly longer tonight. Yeah, giant for giants, Pete, exactly. Richard said, Mike, can we expect a ninja sacks in the shed video one day? Yeah, it's good, Chris. Good. It's good to see you still getting out and about filming. Jake said, yeah, you'll have the whole bottle. Got to be done. Exactly. If I have one, I've got to drink it all. Stokey said, what's your favourite kind of weapon? I always used to love knuckle dusters, brass knuckles, but they're banned over here now. Fuck's sake, Pete. Where did that come from? And how about first time fingering stories? What topic for the night? Well, I suppose that's still technically lighthearted, legal, and right, Dan. He said, how you doing, mate? I'm a new subscriber to your channel. The channel's brilliant. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. I'm way behind. Zach Attacks, right? Persio said, evening tactical. Giordano, he said, evening, finally got my RMX Tomcat 2 a couple of weeks ago. That's good. I hope you're enjoying it. I've been shooting my old RX so much. I broke part of it and had to remake it out of aluminium. Chris, yes, he said, do you know our Marcus is? He's all right, and actually, I see him quite often on Instagram, and I see him all the time on Slingshot Warriors live streams. I think he just don't get on here anymore. He either don't have time to come on mine or something. I don't know, but I don't see him on mine anymore, sadly. But he still is about, and he still is on YouTube. He just don't seem to come on here anymore. That's all. Shame, really. But yeah, it's up to him. Maybe he got bored of me. I don't know. Maybe it's the wrong time of night for him. Buckfast Consumer said, one time I got to jail just after Christmas. I checked the bottom cupboard in my bunker, and there was a shank made of a bone left from a crime, all sharpened. Ha ha! Fuck's sake. Mental. Yeah. HMP Barlini, was it? Yeah, get liking, everyone. Don't forget the like. Pete said you should get a few days off soon. Let's hope this weather. Oh, you should. Yeah, he said he should get a few days off soon. Weather stays dry, and I want to try out the metal melter. Yeah. Have you not still ain't had a go at it yet, Peach? T2 said, anyone dabbling in cryptocurrency? You should go on Funky's for that. Funky prepper. He talks about the old cryptocurrency. I've been about that close to doing it, and then never bothered. But I nearly did, and I may do at one point. Chris said, cool, thanks. Yeah. Sadly, he don't get on here, but he's still about. And I see him all the time on Slingshot Warriors channel. Crip said, my cold steel cheap shot crossbow comes Tuesday. Nice one. That's what I've got, the black version there. with the slightly weaker prod, but I could just buy the more powerful limbs, but I just haven't bothered. Or I could swap them over, because that's got the 130, that's got the 90. Dan said, good handle, looks very similar to a K-bar handle. Yeah, it is sort of like a K-bar handle, isn't it, Daniel? Yeah. Yeah, it just hasn't got the grooves. Slightly different shape, but yeah. Them bits of blue and green are bits of my niece and nephew's old plates. I don't waste nothing. I thought that'd be perfect for that. Don't chuck them. Just yeah. Now I've got a knife that's part of the handle's made from my niece and nephew's old dinner plates. Yeah, this I've put a quiver on mine, slingshot, but yeah, this is essentially the same one you're getting, the slightly different colour, and I've got the lower prod on it. Yeah, this is just what you're getting, but yours is the cold steel colours. And I've put my quiver on it that I made. Well, I didn't make the quiver, but I made it so that the quiver attached to it. Yeah. But to change these limbs, you just push a pin out, take it off. I'll show you. This is how easy it is to change one of these. Change the prods on these if I've not tightened it up with an Allen key. That's it. And then you can change it. And then that's back on. Zach Attacks, you're right, mate. How are you? And he said, one of my mates gave me a cold steel survival edge. Nice knife and very sharp. Yeah, I like cold steel stuff. All of the cold steel stuff I've had is very good and decent prices too. Yeah, Terry, this one is the EK Archery R9 crossbow. This is the one that will shoot the full-size bolts. Sort of single shot sort of thing. And then that one, that's the Cobra Adder with the magazine. This is the one that has the magazine, and I can't remember what it is. 5-shot magazine, is it? Cryptos, yeah, brown and black mic. Takes the big box. That's it. Yeah. Say this ain't been used for a while. That's dust on it. Little Pikachu, I'm back with chips. You may now be interested. Nick said, I only own one cold steel knife so far. Annoyingly, most of the stuff I really like from them is higher. Yeah, they do have. Yeah, Nick, there's quite a lot of budget cold steel stuff, isn't there? But there's also some very expensive stuff. Yeah, this one, Jake's got a 5-shot magazine on the top. You open it. I won't cock it because it will catch the bolt. So you pull that down till it catches, shut it up, shoot, put it down, up again, shoot. Yeah, 5-shot magazine on that one. This is expensive, but I was very lucky that a fellow YouTuber wanted to donate to, this channel, donated about 180 quid, and I put the rest in because this one's about 280, is it? 280 quid, something like that, which normally I'd never be able to afford, but it was too good a chance. I don't normally I wouldn't have that kind of money. I very rarely have 100 quid that I can spend on something. Yeah, cold steel. Yeah, I actually didn't own any cold steel, and all the cold steel I've got has been given to me or bought for me. So I've got a few now. I've got about 4 cold steel knives. Here's a nice one. This one was a birthday present from Peach. Can't remember what this one's called now. Kyoto 2, is it? But that's a lovely little thing. I really like that. Yeah, really, for what it is, it's absolutely lovely. Jake said, I want to get a bow and arrow. Or shall I get a crossbow? I'd say a crossbow, Jake, purely because bows, they get a bit tiring after a while. When they get tiring, they get boring. You know, what you want is something like this. That's a pistol crossbow. Yeah, you. When I see you next, I'll talk or message me, and I'll point you in the direction of like the best sort of pistol crossbows you can get for your money, and I can give you some of these. So I make that. I made the bayonet. I made the sling, and I made the quiver, and I can show you how to set it up with all the other stuff. But yeah, I reckon you'd want a pistol crossbow. Bows are good. Don't get me wrong, but they get tiring and then they get boring. You know what I mean? When you're fucking knackered, because when you can't hardly pull it back anymore, you don't want to do it anymore. Steve Essex, right, mate? Are you? Dad said I go for cold steel more than budget priced offerings. To be honest, I think they're good value for money. Yeah, they are. They are. T2 said to Nick. I've bought $100 of a polka dot on Monday, and I'm $50 up so far. What's that? Crypto thing. Richard, the cold steel halberd look good for the money. Yeah, what you want is something like that, Jake. That I'll show you that one in a minute. Next, I really do like that one. I love the big Japanese tantos. Yes, yeah, I do like tantos. Dave, how you doing, mate? Cold steel throwing knives only 12 quid. Yeah, that's amazing. 12 quid. Pete said you should watch Cold Steel's last video showing the new guy is now the face of the company how to cut. I haven't watched that yet. I saw that was on because one of them's like 50 minutes long, isn't it? I will watch that though. It'd be interesting. Mother said, "Is Enfield Sports the only store that sell Armex, Tron, and Tomcat 2?" I had a look for you, mate, and as far as I'm aware, possibly yes. There are other companies that say they have them, but they're never in stock. Yeah, I'll sort you out, Jake, with where to buy probably the best and cheapest decent pistol crossbows. Because there's shitloads of them, and not a lot of them are. There's only like 4 that are like the newest style. Giordano, he said, how can we buy quivers and slings from you? Send me an email and I will reply to you. And yeah, just send me an email saying, can you buy a quiver? My email is this. Got quivers ready, and I've got I can make you a sling in like 5 minutes. Have we got an email one, Tactical? I can never bloody remember. Yeah, it's on there anyway. Funky Prep, how you doing, mate? You right? There've been a few saying that you sent them over. Dave said easier to learn to use a crossbow to a good look. Yes, that's a good point. Yeah, shooting a crossbow is much more like shooting a gun. Bows, yeah, I've got a couple of bows and I still can't really hit much more than something like that with them consistently. Sam said I'd recommend getting a self-cocking pistol crossbow. I've £175 recurve. Worst decision of my life. Yeah, that's bit too much for your garden, tiring, hurts your hands, stuff like that. Carmen said, Mike, can you make me a bayonet for the red back? Yes. Problem is, I'm way behind. I've got about an order of 20 of them, and I still need to make all those before the next people. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to send out some emails. I'm going to make some, send out some emails, and if people don't get back to me, I'm just going to not bother, and I'm going to just sell them on... I will sell them, but I'm going to sell them on Etsy, because I'm getting sort of sick of sending people messages and then them not replying. Some bloke said, can I have 50 bodkins and a quiver, 50 bodkins and some broadhead bolts? So I said, yeah, I'll make you those. Made them. Said, they're ready. Do you want to buy them? And he's never replied. I sent him 3 emails. Luckily, that stuff will sell anyway, but what a waste of my time. Mother said, is Enfield Sports a safe store? I would say yes, definitely. Bristol, you right, mate? How you doing? And he said, oh, good, packed well, and they were better than I expected. Tried to mail you, but found. Oh, nice. You got your torches then, you're saying. Yeah, nice one, mate. That's good. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I know. I reckon there's a delay, Pergio. It says 20 likes for me. Paint said, actually, it's real easy to. I'm going to sort it out because I'm getting sick of this sending it. I don't think it's the person's fault. I think somehow my messages, because it's easier for me to just cut and paste a message and send it to someone. I reckon I'm doing that so often that my emails now think I'm spamming people. Potentially. I don't know. But it's annoying. See, it took me about an hour to put the string on the limb. Yeah, that £175 is, I've got £175 one there, but I know a lot of people don't. That it's too powerful. Jim said, you guys really need to look into Discord. Someone's made me a Discord, Jim. Someone's made me one. But the problem is I have so much stuff to do. I think I would just not do it. So it's probably not worth me bothering. T2 said, I throw cold steel, but I tried to get some Bailey Zeal. Sold out. Never heard of them ones, T2. I've got a nice Adam Cheladin thrower, though. What? Oh, Discord, Jake. Funky said, do what Dell does. Half money up front and the rest before. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Yeah. The only problem then is I have to make them. Sometimes I like the fact that they haven't paid, so I can leave it a bit if I have to. But no, that is a good point there. Nico said, can hit a pole from 25 feet with Barnet slingshot. Yeah, people can be really, really accurate with a slingshot. I'm not very good with a slingshot. Slingshot is similar to a bow. You have to get into the habit of drawing it the same every time, to the same position every time, releasing it the same every time. And the better the more you're better at doing it the same, the better you can get in it. Nick said, could also be because you're asking them to buy stuff or something like that. Maybe to get blocked. It could be, Nick. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Big B, how you doing, mate? He said, some bloke called me a freak of nature because I can cock under £75 crossbow by hand, no problem. I think he's just weak. It's not. You can do it, can't you? Cryptodod suggest Numerex HCR 50, Mike, if your collection. They're cheaper than the shotgun. I'll look into that. I'll look into it one day, mate. Bob, how you doing? You right? Yeah, Lord Flasharts made me a Discord. I don't think I'd have time to use it properly. Meg opposite, he said, nice beard, bro. It's just, I'll be honest, I need a good shave, to be honest. I'm getting, look at them bloody sideys. It'll all come off soon. I'm shaving my head soon. This is too long for me. But thank you. Little Picker said, maybe get a phone number next time rather than depend on email. Yeah, I suppose. I hate talking to people on the phone. Lord Flashup, I want to pick up one of those XRs, but might have to wait till next month unless I can get my Vism Delta scope sold and my FM12 gas mark. Need to smack eBay up. Yeah, get one, mate. You'd like that. It's a good thing. Pretty sure I cocked £175 before years ago. It was not fun. Tactical said there's a slingshot rifle on eBay for 27 quid. New, been tempted. Yeah, get it. That's cheap, though, isn't it? Jim said, if I was to look into a crossbow, is there restrictions or licenses? No, Jim. In the UK, there's no restrictions at all on crossbows. There has been talk of trying to ban them or put restrictions on, but when they did, there's a petition right now with like 40,000 signatures, but the Home Office have replied to it saying that they're not going to, basically. Rick said, Mike, I had to go cocking £150 crossbow like George Brav. I can do it, but it digs into my chest. Wouldn't want to do it more than 5 times. Yeah, I bet that must hurt your chest. That's what always makes me laugh when I see George Brav cocking that bloody adder that he's added to things, and you can actually see him going, that's way, way, way too powerful. If George Brav is struggling, George Brav's essentially a fucking he like some sort of he like a power lift or something like that, or something, or whatever. Yeah, exactly, Funky. Monko Mike the furry chat. You can tell I'm getting sort of lazy if these are starting to stick out like this. Hello, I hate everything. Pete said, talking on the phone, you must be over 50. Jake said, looking like Matey Boy from the Trailer Park Boys. Yes. Yeah, Ricky. Yeah, that's it. I'm sure that's who inspired me. So I said, no trigger on it, though. It looks like tripod leg of a slingshot. Get it and see. Lord Flash, Mike, if you check it out and you like the Discord I made, the usual mods could run it from here on your behalf. And you just check it every now and then. There's nothing for you to worry about running. That's made me a little bit closer to going over. I probably will eventually. Let me get in the right sort of frame of mind, and then we'll yeah. But I appreciate you doing that, Lord Flasher. Dave said, I'll use my compound bow like a regular bow. Just use the arrow rest. Lots more fun than using it fully dressed. Percio said, Jaws is a shaved bear, let's face it. Exactly. Nick said he was a powerlifter, I think. He has videos on his channel of him in the gym. And he's just maxing out every machine he goes on. Yeah, weaponarine or Wolver, Mike. I'll tell you what, when my hair gets longer as well, it actually starts sticking up there. It's not quite long enough yet, but you can see it's just starting to. But I sleep half the night on one side and I actually get the Wolverine looking sort of a bit sticking up eventually. Mother said, so crossbows are not in danger in the UK. As far as I'm aware, no. That petition has still got to October, but so far, the Home Office response or the government's response is saying, well, we put more laws in 1986, and we think they are adequate, basically. That's what they said. Yeah. So right now, you never know with the UK government, but yeah, so far it's good, really. Daniel said, I did not crossbows were legal. Yeah, did not know crossbows were legal until I watched your channel. Now we're in 3 of them. Barnet Reaper, SBR Pro is my pride and joy. And that's good. Yeah, I think Liam originally, Weapons of Night 3, he said that, I think, originally, that it was through watching my channels originally. Was it that, Liam? That's how you sort of got into crossbows, didn't you? Or am I thinking of someone else? But I've got loads. I've got 9 in here. No, 8 in here. My pride and joy right now, though, is actually this one. Probably my best looking crossbow as well, I think. Look at that fucking thing. So it's pretty much fully set up now. So I've got a light on top that also lights up the magazine so you can see to put it in. So it lights up your target, but it also lights up the rail so you can put the magazine in. Bayonet, extended handle so it's low enough to hold. Quiver with 6 spare bolts. Open sights with a peep through, so you see a peep. You see underneath the torch, and the stock that I made that stock. and now it's got a custom. It's even got a custom safety catch because I shot the crossbow so much I broke it. But and there's a couple of mods you'd have to do to get them like this. But yeah, I shot it so much I broke the bloody safety. So I made a catch out of aluminium. Yeah, this is my most fun one to shoot, definitely. Nick said anything that's a bit sharp or pointy is constantly in danger in the UK. Exactly. Gave birth to a sexy beast. Calm said, Mike, what do you think about the Horizon Redback pistol crossbow? It seems more powerful than the £175 Jaguar. The Horizon Redback pistol is 100% definitely not as powerful as a £175 Jaguar. Nowhere near. I don't know if you're thinking of something else there, Karma. But the Redback is probably the most powerful non-modded pistol you can buy. Yeah. It definitely wouldn't hit nowhere near as hard as a £175 Jaguar. Percy said, you lucky bastard. I can't put that video on tonight. Yeah, this one's got a magazine. Jake, you might want one of these. Depends though. I would recommend for you, I'd recommend getting a that other one I showed, one of these. Tomcat 2 with a stock extender. You'd probably have to buy some accessories for it to kit it out, but that's where there she is, sexy. Giordano, and he said, that's an awesome bow. Thank you. Nick said, yeah, I'm looking at modding the slinger. Stronger band required. Valentine, sorry, I can't pronounce your first bit of your name, but hello, Valentine. Lord Flasher, it looks lovely. Yeah, my adder is turning into a bug out grab thing on the next half of playing. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Lord Flasher, if I could, I would be out every day shooting this because it's just fun. I mean, there's no, you know what I mean? The bolts are so cheap, you don't care if you break them. It just makes a difference if everything's a bit cheaper, don't it? Don't get me wrong; those two are lovely, but the bolts are a bit too expensive for me, so I can't even afford at the minute to do the tests I wanted to do. Because if I break the bolts, then that's it. I ain't got any more. You're off, Peach. Good night, mate. You got work tomorrow. Jake said that does look very nice. Yeah, we're talking. I'll put you in the right direction of the ones you'd want, Jake. Yeah, I reckon what you'd want is I wouldn't go for the magazine ones straight away because the problem is some of the magazine ones, they're a little bit finicky, and if you don't know what you're doing, I even did it with the first couple of shots with this, you can have a misfire and it can be a bit of a catastrophic misfire, as in you could break the magazine off or you know what I mean. So I reckon a normal crossbow, but either a redback, which is this one, or the Tomcat 2. That's what XR bolts are at 24, 20 quid. That's good, isn't it? That's not really much cheaper. Dearer, sorry. That's not really much cheaper than the aluminium bolts, is it? So it's not bad. Richard thinks 60 bolts for the pistol crossbow is 16 quid. Well, there you go. That's what I mean. Yeah, for one of these, yeah, you could just get those really cheap bolts, couldn't you, Rich? Yeah. You don't need to get like the dearer bolts. You could for one of these that will shoot anything. The bolts are cheap as fuck, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, I'll sort you out with that, Jake. Where to get one. Krypton, my last crossbow messed up badly. Yeah, did you ever find out what happened? What do you think happened in the end? But I saw that. What happened? What actually happened? Slingshot. Valentine says shooting arrows is always fun. I made a wooden bow and arrow a couple of years ago. Couldn't help myself shooting anything that moves. That's so. Really. Tactical said, Mike, Jake may be better getting one of those old £20 Cobras just to see if he likes it first. Well, I suppose. To be honest, I could always just get him to come around here and shoot these and see what he thinks. You know what I mean? Now you put it like that, it's made me think, yeah, I could always just get him to come around here, couldn't I? But no, that is a good point. Because, yeah, not everyone likes crossbows. Yeah. It may be, yeah, you're right. It could be worth just going for the, yeah. Tactical, I didn't think of it either till you said about him buying one of them. I thought, actually, yeah, he could just come around. Depending on what the restrictions are saying. We'll sort something out, Jay. If you want advice on crossbows, you come to the right person. It all depends what kind of money you want to spend as well. Because I would say the Tomcat 2 and the Redback XR are some of the best crossbows you can get. But in regards to prices of crossbows, they're getting on the higher end for pistol crossbows. But pistol crossbows aren't expensive. What's the most expensive pistol crossbow? 80 quid. And it? That's all right, really. And that's this one. Yeah. Nico said, how long you been into crossbows weapons? Well, let's say seriously buying them 22 years at least, 23 years. Seriously buying them, like from the age of about 18. I've been into them all my life, really, but seriously buying a lot, yeah, as soon as I was working. So I don't really go for pistol crossbows that shoot different bolts. Commonality of ammo might be useful one day. Yeah, that's the issue with this. This is a good, fun crossbow, but it'll only shoot one type of bolts. Whereas the other ones, as you say, Zed, the Redback and Tomcat will shoot anything. And if you take out the anti-dry fire, they'll even shoot bigger bolts. Jake said, I use Joe's old one. I like that one. Oh, actually, yes. Well, yeah, Joe's got one, ain't you? Your brother's got, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to go up a step higher, Jake, you want to go for one of the ones I mentioned. It's like to step up from them old ones. The old ones are all right for what they are, but these new ones, they've got more safety features. They're more powerful. They're nearly twice as powerful. Showed second one. I found it hard to load. Yeah. Right. I'll tell you what, Jake. These are hard to load. So, but what you do, that's why. See this, and I'd sort you out with this. I could make you one if you wanted to. It wouldn't be the same as this. But what you do, you put these on, because this originally is only about that long. You put these stocks on. You can buy them as well. You can buy a stock extender, and that makes it easier to cock. This is the best one, though. Right, if you want the newest crossbow you can get, one of the newest crossbows you can get, and easy to cock, it's this one with the stock extender on. Even without the stock extender on, this one's easier to cock for some reason, and it's more powerful than the old ones. Richard said, Mike thought of doing a crossbowman shield, if you have the word. I have never thought about that, Rich. What is that like then? You'd have to show me one of them. Send me a picture, Rich. I've never really thought about that. But yeah, that'd be excellent. I have been thinking about shields though lately because I'm watching Game of Thrones. Crypto said, Mike, I think there was materials it was made from was cheap. Wasn't reliable in the wrong time. Ah, right, yeah. Nico said, you must be one hell of a shot. I ain't that good, but I'm all right. I ain't nothing special, put it that way, but I can hit things that you'd be expected to hit. You know what I mean? Nico, the broadhead shoot different. Yes, yeah. Yeah, and as I say, it's things like that Tomcat 2. If you take the Tomcat 2, if you take the what do you fucking call it? The anti-dry fire out, it can even shoot bolts like that. So it can shoot those. It can shoot these, which I make and sell. If anyone's interested in broadhead bolts for pistol crossbows, actually make them to sell. And it'll shoot all of the other bolts. You know, it'll shoot the plastic ones, the aluminium ones, everything. Big B said, might be buying an air rifle next week. Might depend on if I find the time. Planning on getting a Remington Express XP. Right, I'll Google that one quickly and have a look. Oh, that's nice. That looks, I'll tell you what, that looks like a traditional hunting rifle, don't it? I like that. That's the kind of air rifles I like, where the forend covers up the breech. I think they look more like a proper rifle then. What's accurate range? From what though? Like pistol crossbow? 12 meters? I could hit something that big at 12 meters with a pistol crossbow. Bojo said, yeah, you need to do a couple of shields, mate. I've been looking for a few years, but they're really expensive. I definitely will. I've been eyeing some up and thinking about some. It's a weird soul, come on there. See if one of the mods spots him. Who was it? Tactical. Funky said, on the live stream tonight, we chatted about home defense tips. What are your thoughts about riot armor on eBay? Good ones, bad ones. Yeah, I think the riot armor can be good for the cheap secondhand body armor. You know, I think it can be good for that kind of stuff. Funky, yeah, definitely. Secondhand police body armor is really good as well. But yeah, I think that kind of stuff is well worth owning, just in case. That said, you never did tell me if you're anti-dry fire or single. Right, where am I? Lord Flies, I meant to ask, how good are the bodkins that you have for sale, mate? Are they hard enough? They are. They're extremely hard. Well, put it this way. I've seen people shoot them into metal, and the heads still don't come out of them. So yeah. Iron Man, how you doing, mate? You right? Yeah, Mike. What one of your pistol type crossbows be the best for shit hit fan hunting? Probably this one. Pistols, did you say? Probably this one, because of the different bolts. It can use big. This one, I've took the anti-dry fire out, and this could actually shoot a bolt that long with a proper broadhead on it. Although I've got my own little broadheads anyway. But you could put like a triple bladed fucking thing on this if you wanted to. Probably that one, I'd say. But also it's got a sight on it. They say stay away from the Remington. They're heavy rifles made in China. Crit said in the States it's called the M48 Health. Oh yes, yeah, I remember now. No, those pistols, Nico, are £80 each. Prep for it, right, mate? Richard said, we did think of motocross armor for a kind of thing if you lived in an area of riots. Yeah, that's it. We had a couple of discussions ages ago, Funky, about that kind of stuff. Yeah, we come up with some ideas, motocross armor. Because although it won't stop knives in that, but it will stop blunt force hits, won't it? But I got a video making sort of covert body armor. They said, are you still making the bodkins? I am. Are you not hinting at me? And I'm not getting it. Right, seeing as I'm pretty sure they're hinting at me to do a bit of advertising, if anyone's interested, I do crossbow quivers for these crossbows, and they just mount on the bottom with a proper mount. I also sell batches of broadhead bolts. You can buy them sets of 3 or sets of 6. These are £12.50. These bolts are, let me just get my price list out so I remember. This may sound expensive, but it's cheap. These bolts are, I think, 6 for £22.50 and 3 for 12 quid. Put it this way, if you bought these from any other place, including George Sprout's websites, he sells them £7 each. One bolt, 7 quid. And then he adds £5 postage. Mine are essentially £3.50 each, and probably better than the ones he sells. What else? Bodkin tips. There's my bag of bodkin tips. I also sell bodkin tips. I've got them in here. Fuck about it. Oh, yeah. Right, bodkin tips. These are 50p each, and they screw onto. Can you see that they're sort of a pyramid type shape? These screw into any of the aluminium bolts. They penetrate twice as deep. There's the bag of 50 that bloke ordered and didn't buy them. Nico said, bike helmet versus 175 crossbow. £175 crossbow wins that. I've done that test if you look on my channel. Richard, has some motocross armour is built to help protect the upper spine. I think it's a great idea about the motocross armour. Brentford hockey equipment, that's another one, yeah. But yeah, if anyone wants any of the items I showed, just send me an email to WeaponCollector1. Fuck me, I'm turning into fucking Jeremy Carl now when he used to say, ring up this number, and then he'd say it's before he done it. So it is a bit like Jeremy Carl doing this anyway. WeaponCollector1 at aol.co.uk. Also, while we're here, if anyone ever wants to support this channel, because there are some new people, and you may not know this, YouTube is my actual sole income. It's actually my job, and I've been demonetized on YouTube. I don't get no money from YouTube, so I don't sign on, and I don't get any kind of benefits. So all of my income comes through YouTube, selling things like that. But you can donate if you ever wanted to. So if you look in the chat, someone's just put there's a night bar, and it says to give a one-off donation, click this link. Go there or click the link in the top of the description, and you buy me a coffee, 2 quid. You can buy me 10 coffees or a single coffee, and then you support the channel then, and you can help me buy the stuff to make things like, when I made this today, the original thing was paid for through my coffee donations. There is Patreon as well, and there's also, I'll get back to normal shit in a minute, there's also merchandise. Right, back to the Jezza show. Nick's Knives said, a bit like Jamie Kyle with some of the people in here. Exactly. That's what I thought. Dad said, I'd hate to do WC lie detector, as would involve something sharp and pointy. Yes, sharp and pointy, and probably people's fingers, and then getting less and less and less. Imagine. Fuck's sake. Iron Man said, Mike, I want to support your channel. I sent a 24 creator special with your ass. Cannot wait. I love that. That I would, even if I was risking gout, still have that. Oh, I'll tell you what else you can do. There's another way you support me. Iron Man's, because he just mentioned support, it reminded me. If you shop at eBay or Amazon, there's links in every single one of my videos. Scroll down just go onto my video, go onto any video, go to the description, scroll down, you'll find the links to eBay and Amazon. Go to that link and then shop, and I get a percentage of what you spend. It's affiliate links basically, and it will cost you nothing, and I get money out of it basically. I get like 5% of what you spend. Doesn't matter what you buy, you can buy anything as long as you go through my link first. Yeah, there's a bit on there now. Yeah, I might as well do the old. Well, the thing is, I know some people hate the going on about supporting, but if I don't tell you, you don't know it, do you? 'Cause some people genuinely do want to support. Don't matter if no one does, but the ones who want to, they do. Tats said to your mother, can you make a video about how your new bolts perform in comparison to others? Oh, mother said, can you make a video about how your new bolts perform in comparison to others? Like, how do you mean? Like the ones I make? Mother, do you mean? Is that what you mean? I'm not sure what bolts you mean. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. Yes, yeah, I get you now. So you mean, can I do a comparison of those ones compared to those ones? Is that what you mean? All right. I can do that because I'll get a bit of, I'll get a bit of advertisement out of it then anyway. Yeah, Lord Flashart said yes. Onlyfans.com, WeaponCollector After Dark. Go on, click on it. You might be surprised. It's not real, really. I just suddenly see my viewers drop down. Daniel said, Armex Jaguar was my first crossbow. Got one just there. Armex Jaguar. They are. Yeah. Bought the brilliant crossbow for the price I have. The Excalibur Grizz 2. That would be my go-to for any survival situation. Yeah. If you need, I think it's worth having a more powerful crossbow, isn't it? I like the pistols for they're fun and they're good. They're powerful enough that they would actually be good for close up shots. I don't want to say too much, but they're powerful. They're a lot more. Put it this way: if you've ever shot an old 80-pound pistol crossbow and you thought this ain't that powerful, I wouldn't trust it in a sort of shit hit van situation. These are actually nearly twice as powerful. I know they both say that they're 80 pound. The old ones aren't 80 pound. They're lying. These things are nearly twice as powerful as the old ones that say they're 80. Sam said, says the page isn't available. Guess you haven't set it up yet. Funky, so I get the same thing regarding support. Some people are really generous and genuinely want to. I think some people are just jealous. Sad, really, but it's that way. It is. Some people hate it. Some people, some people accuse you a lot of weird things. But as you say, there are people who genuinely want to support. So it is worth mentioning it, I think. Iron Man said, Mike, you should do a live ration kit stream, test the food, drink. I'll definitely do something like that. Iron Man, I've still got the list of stuff to get through, things that but I have got some. I will do some ration type stuff. I'm thinking about. I might do some random live streams like that though. Yeah, because I can get the internet in the garden quite easily now, so I could do. I'll have to think about it. I have to research it, see whether it's actually all right. Bit of crossbow shooting in the garden live. You have to take a risk doing that though, in case they think you're shooting a gun on a live stream. But I might do some live sort of shed stuff. But yeah, I could do a bit live of everything. Crypto said pistol crossbows are good for training. Zed said indoor ranges, you mean? Like, that's it. that's the phrase I was looking for. Right. Not flash. The old ones were like 40, 50. Yeah, they were. Well, from my experience and the ones I've tested, yeah, they was more like 40. I think they was over 40, but they was only about 50 at most. I don't know if they and because someone mentioned it the other day, someone said to me, "Are you sure it wasn't an old crossbow that had been strung for years?" And it actually wasn't. When I did the test, the Tomcat 2 versus the Tomcat Mark II, that Tomcat Mark II was only 3 years old. It was actually the same age as the Redback, and the Redback was still shooting twice as powerful. You can tell anyway. If you get them old crossbows and cock them, You just cock them like that, like it's nothing. Do that with redback, you ain't gonna. Richard, yeah, the old pistol crossbows only hit about 6 foot-pounds. The redback is hitting 15 foot-pounds. And arrows and bolts are a lot more powerful. Exactly, Rich. That's it. Darren, you right, mate? He said, even Mike, so I'm late on. Had my first jab today. It's fucked me a bit. Yeah, I have heard that. Yeah, nice one, Darren. Yeah, I've heard yeah, people get a bit funny with the first one, don't you? Not necessarily, definitely, but yeah. That's what, yeah. Try cocking an old 80-pound crossbow in a redback. Tomcat 2, massive difference. It's true, isn't it? Tactical. I think a lot of people, I don't know if they don't believe me or they just think I'm testing some old crossbow, but it's not. Them. It's not the same, are they? There's a hell of a difference. Yeah. Jason, even the old ones. Yeah, and that's the thing, Zed. You're right. Even the old ones were still good enough for indoor ranges. Yeah, it's just someone have a bit of a scream and flail about on the floor if you got shot with one. They ain't toys, so care still needed when using. Exactly. And especially these new ones, because they're very, very powerful. Nick's a massive difference because people don't listen. Nick Snive said, one thing with note of MRE rations, they always have one thing that causes constipation for long walks and one thing that relieves it. So it's better to eat none or both. And I didn't know that. Is that on purpose then? They put things in like that on purpose today. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll get some emails when I get off here. I haven't had no donations yet, but I can't do you the little thing today. So thanks for donation. I just say it. I man said, Mike, how you liking the heat? Hating it. Luckily, it ain't too bad in here tonight. You know me, I fucking hate the heat. Nick said, red dot sight is bad on a crossbow. I don't know. I have a red dot on that one, and it works perfectly fine. I don't know if they, if there's something that affects them on the more powerful ones, but these come with red dots, and I've got a red dot on that, and it's just fine with mine. I don't know. Object history. How you doing, mate? You right? He said, hello, all, Mike. Just got back from inspecting antiques. An Iron Age sword, basket hilt broadsword, and 4 Colt revolvers. Very nice. Are they for future videos or purchases, or was just you having a look? Sounds good though. I made this today. This isn't the actual sheath, but so I made myself a sax. Still need to make a scabbard. I'm probably going to make a wooden scabbard. So it's made of a bill hook. It's got a copper and steel guard, leather and old bits of plastic in the handle, and then copper and steel again for the pommel. Not quite traditional, but good enough. I like it anyway. And I'll be making a scabbard soon. Thank you, Object History. Glad you liked it, mate. Right, where am I? Oh, Tactical said, go early, so he sent me an email. Nice one. That'd be good then. Richard said, one of the biggest brown bears that was ever took down hunting was killed with a 55-pound recurve bow. So it'd be hitting around 25-30 foot-pounds of energy. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it, Rich? But that's it. If you have the right kind of bolts on it or whatever, heads, use the right arrows. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, Rich, by weird comments. The right kind of arrows with the right kind of broadhead on, yeah. That's powerful enough, isn't it? And you know what to shoot. Nick said, yeah, it is. I think in British rations, it's the biscuits that bung you up and the gum that relieves you. Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's designed. So as long as you know that and you've got those issues, you can Nico knew he was the one writing the weird comments and putting me off. Daniel said, for durability, Excalibur crossbows are the best out there. Nice one. I've never had an Excalibur. Ninja Rabbi, right, mate? Because I love my old Cobra style crossbow. But once they're available easily in the US, I think I'll pick up a new redback because the old style one really eats strings. Yeah, I'll tell you what, these newer ones, they have a better string as well. Yeah, they have a better string. Lasts a lot longer. Do you make sure you lube the rail though and put it on the string? Because I never used to bother. I notice now that I do, the string does last longer. Funky said, do you remember the old weapon shops back in the day? Most seaside towns had one. Got nunchucks from Blackpool. You know what, Funky? That used to be the highlight of my year. Going on holiday down the coast and going in a weapon shop. Yes, I used to love that. It's a shame. Well, I've been on holiday for about 10 fucking years, but yes, yeah, I used to love going in weapon shops. Yeah, always down the coast, weren't they? Yeah, every time I went to seaside, I'd search out a weapon shop and get myself a couple of knives or whatever. See that was bought from a weapon shop down the coast. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that knife there was bought from a weapon shop down the coast. Let me see if there's anything else up there. The original sword that was made from was from a weapon shop down the coast. Yeah, I like to carry it around in a bin bag. It was the size of that. I like to carry it around in a bin bag down the fucking seaside. Trying to think if there's anything else up there. Yeah, I used to love going to the old weapon shops and that. Oh, that machete there, that was from one, and the bloke was showing off. I said, is that a real machete? Because you never know. And he went, yes, it is. Pulled it out and fucking cut the sheath. Didn't tell me, put it back in, and they fucking sold me it. So by the time I noticed, it's too late. Don't matter. Nico said, have you ever been robbed? No, I've never been robbed. Sam said, we used to have one VV guns. Anyone could buy it. It's amazing. Shame you can't do that now. You have to love them kind of shops. That's at the Funky. We used to have tons of them in town near me. It disappeared a few years ago. Something to do with the council and the plod. Yeah, Jumbo Sabu used to say that a lot of those shops, even though what they're selling is legal, they used to get a lot of pressure from the police, even though everything they sell is legal. See, it was a market at the beach. Shame can't do that now. Yeah, some places, like car boot sales around my area, some of them, you'll not see a single weapon, a single knife in it. Ninja Rabbi said, yeah, I waxed a string and rail with wax. That seems suspiciously like chapstick. That's it. It seems to rub off after a few shots. I usually end up duct taping where the string was at. Yeah. These new ones, they actually make a point of specifically saying that the strings are better than the old ones, and they are. The strings are better. Because them shops were the best, man. I had one called Camo Corner. I had everything. Yeah, that used to be the highlight of my holiday. Searching out. Oh, I'll tell you what else we got from a gun shop. I don't know if I'll be able to get them, but we got 2 bulletproof vests from a weapon shop down the coast as well. Yeah, I think I have got them, but they're over. You can't quite see them. They're sort of over here. Loads of stuff from bloody gun and weapon shops. Actually, that knife, you see that knife? Actually, no, it's not that one. That one there. That was £3 from a bloody weapon shop down the coast. Nick said, I remember getting my first penknife in Blackpool. It was a little Victorian style penknife and an army wash in display box. Yeah, nice. That's good, isn't it? Yeah. Picker said, so why are these weapon shops on the coast? I don't know. But I think a lot of them they're half tackle shops, half weapon shops. They're a bit of, you know what I mean? But you do get ones that were solely just weapons, just sort of, yeah. I don't know why down the coast. Maybe that's just a thing. One said, one down Folkestone, loads of blades in there. Also, if you ever go to San Marino in Italy, there's loads of weapon shops everywhere. Yeah, when I was about 12, we went to France, and I'll never forget walking around looking at these fucking gun shops, and they had everything: knuckle dusters, flick knives, butterfly knives, pump action shotguns, all just in the fucking windows. Everything you think of. Yeah. Richard said, last car boot sale I went to had 2 plod walking around. Maybe one of the reasons folks don't bother selling weapons. Could be. That could be, Rich. Flazzy, you right, mate? Terry said Wyrock, or however you say it. Yeah, I had the Wyrock. What's the pistol? HW45? For some reason, I could never get on with it properly, though. I could never shoot accurately with it, so I sold it. CM said our car boot sales one time had guns, rifles, and shotguns. Wish I got them. Exactly. The markets in Thailand had a nice selection of knives, batons, brass knuckles, tasers. Yeah, it's a shame you don't. You know, there probably are places that still sell this stuff, obviously, but yeah, it's getting less and less. And from what Zed, not Z, said, and I've heard Jumble Saboose say it, there's a lot of pressure. The police put pressure on these shops, even though what they're saying is legal. Oh, Metallic, how you doing, mate? Sorry, I nearly missed you there. You're late to the party. I hope I haven't missed too much. Not much, really. Just the usual. Nick said car boots are dog shit these days. So rare to see a stall that isn't selling cheap shite from AliExpress. That's the other thing. Yeah, the last one I went to, it was all that. It was all shit sort of market kind of stuff you'd see. Stalls that looked like every fucking thing was nicked. You know, just a load of tools that you sell something that's all fucking nicked, or a load of shit that don't work. And I found about 2 or 3 stalls that was genuinely just people selling stuff from their own. And I bought something. There's something you can see in here. Some of you might remember. There's something you can see in this room that I bought from a car boot sale. Can any of you not remember what it was? And I'll give you a clue. It's a visual. You can see it. I can't get much more fucking obvious than that. That's one, yeah. My local tackle shop keeps getting visited by the plod. Well, he was in 2020, last time I was in. Not the right helmet, no. A camera tripod is right, but not just that, actually. My beard, no. Something like that. You're right about the camera tripod, but that's not what I meant. There's something else. Can't you remember? But I did get the tripod, didn't I? I forgot about that. But there was another thing. And it's visual. Not speakers. Nico said I'd like a vest. Have a look on if you want a cheap I would recommend in this country, if you're ever going to buy a vest, definitely get one with stab protection in it as well. Because if you get a bulletproof vest, that can be stabbed through piss easy, and a crossbow will shoot straight through a bulletproof vest like it's nothing. You have to have stab protection in it. There's loads of different kinds of stab protection in body armor as well. Yes, Rich, that. There was a woman selling, it was a woman and her kid, and the whole stall was just stuff out their house. You could tell it was. And I think I bought that for something like that, £4, £6. And I've been after a little screen for ages so I could put some of my supporters on the board. What was I saying just before that? Oh, vests. Get on eBay. Look for second-hand police armor or surplus police armor. And you can get that reasonably cheap, and it's good. Good stuff. Yeah, not my face armor. Little Picker said, I was surprised that my local gun shop couldn't sell me a compass. You'd think survivalists would be a big part of their customer base. I directed me to Millets. Yeah, you'd think so, wouldn't you, that a gun shop would have little things in like that, because that's where you'd go to buy it, isn't it? That is it's a photo viewer tactical. Yeah, actually, if it was a little TV, I'd put a little bit more on it. I'm tempted to one day buy a little sort of PC screen. Yes, it's digital photo viewer thing, whatever it's called. Digital photo frame. But it's perfect for showing my supporters. Oh, it's that if you do become a supporter, you get your name on there. By the way, if anyone has supported tonight and I haven't said thank you, it's because it's not popped up as a notification. Yeah, Millets, I've never been in there, I don't think. I man said, Mike, do a sponsor a mullet fundraiser. I'd love to see you, Mark. I hate his mullets, fuck's sake. If I do that, it'll have to be £10 an entry. MG Motors, you right, mate? He said, what's your opinion on archery bows opposed to crossbows? Have you shot them much? Do you like them? I haven't shot them a lot. I have got a long bow. I've got a not recurve. I've got a long bow type bow and a compound bow. Bows, I think bows are good, but they take a little bit more practice. Seeing a bit funky. They take more practice to shoot than a crossbow. A crossbow, anyone can shoot a crossbow because it's more like shooting a gun, as long as it's sighted in. Bows, you have to draw it the same every time, hold it in exactly the same place every time. You know what I mean? To be accurate, and also tiring. They're tiring, aren't they? If you want a powerful bow, they can be tiring. But I would never turn anyone away from a bow. If you want to get, if a person wants to get a bow. People love shooting bows, don't they? But I think there's a little bit, got to be a bit more dedicated to shoot a bow. But that way, I think. Little Picker said, what's with the small print? It's just a compass. It points north. I'm happy. Richard, I remember you said someone else had a tripod but wanted 15 quid. But you left that one, found a similar one for £6 and got that one. You made sure you walked past the stall that wanted the 15 pound. Yes, nice memory, Rich. Exactly. Yes, I did. Yeah. Nice one. Yeah, Rich has got a good memory there. That is true. That is exactly true. Yeah, it was this tripod. Yeah. And the bloke wanted 15 quid for it. He said it was second hand, the other one. And I said, I'll give you a tenner for it. And he went, fuck it. He just flat said no. So I thought, fuck you then. I'll just have a look around. Found this one for £6. Yeah. And as Rich said, I made the point of walking past the bloke on the way back. You got a good memory there, Rich. To be honest, I'd forgot that happened until you said. Tactical said, Mike, if you need a new tripod, give us a shout. I've got a spare one. All right. I'm all right at the minute, but I'll be honest with you, Tactical, that one is going out. That one is out of the... It is... I've had to fix one of the legs permanently open. It's all right for now, but I reckon I will eventually need another one, so I might message you. But I don't need one at the minute. But thank you, I appreciate that. But I do think I will need one day. Ninja Rabbi said you could always get a used tablet for next to nothing if you want something a bit more powerful than a photo of you. Good point. Yes, good point. That would work, wouldn't it? Yeah. MG Motor said, I've got a nice £40 recurve, which is nice to shoot, and I'm gradually getting better with it. Less maintenance than a crossbow. Yes, actually, you're right there. That's a good point, MG. Yeah, it's less. Especially just the sort of recurve. If it's just a single string bow, yeah, a lot less maintenance, a lot less to go wrong. Yeah, and as you say, faster rate of fire. Richard said, you have to maintain your strength if you shoot bows. I'm currently working back after not shooting a bow for a good 4 months. Yeah, that's bows are good, and they're a proper traditional tool in this country. Yeah. A lot of people make the mistake of going way too high poundage as well. I've got, I think it's a £32 compound or a £35 compound. Anyway, it's £32 or £35. That is lovely to shoot because it's nice and reasonably low poundage. It's absolutely lovely to shoot. It doesn't tire you out. And a compound, once you pull it back, it has like a let off. So once you get it back, it suddenly goes easier. Dan said, evening, Mike. How are you? I'm all right, mate. Good to see you on. He said, I'm late on. I bloody read that earlier. You was on earlier, Dan. Didn't you hear me? I replied to you earlier. Sorry. Sorry for reacting like that, but I actually remember replying. Nice one, Dan. Yeah. Or did someone write the exact same comment? Nick, I said, you seen the Iron Dome from Israel? I have. Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Yeah, very interesting. But yeah, Darren, nice to have you on, and I hope you're doing well. For those who are late on, I made this today. There'll be some bottle cutting with it soon. And I've got to make a scabbard for it. That I couldn't get out. That's where there must have been some little sort of divots in the blade, and they just sprayed over it. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Dan. Yeah, that's it. I have seen the missile defense thing. Kenny K, you right, mate? Woke up a bit now. I've had some coffee. I hope everyone's been liking the stream, by the way, and donating. You know, I'm a poor man. I'm good, Dan. I'm good. A little bit tired. I don't think I've been sleeping very well lately. It means most days I am either knackered all day, or by about 7 o'clock I end up falling asleep for an hour. But other than that, I'm fine. I feel all right today. My joints are hurting, but that's just... I know this will sound weird. They're not too painful, and it's just more like I've had a hard day's work, sort of. You know, it's not like that time when my fucking shoulder hurt for about 3 weeks, and even just touching the top hurt. It's not that. You know what, Tactical? As soon as I said it, I'm just a poor man. I thought I'm going to have to carry on now. Start singing the song. So I just shut up. You got some down Whitby, have you, Dan? That's good. Sorry, chat's gone a bit quiet. I'm trying to work out. There's two people talking to each other. I was trying to work out they're talking to me or to each other. So tomorrow, tomorrow I'll have the video with this on. That's not the sheath. That's just one I've made just temporarily. I'm going to put the build video for this on. How big's the blade on this? I think it's 11 inch. 10.5. It's a nice big size. So tomorrow the build video for this will be on, and then later on, maybe Monday, I'll make the scabbard for it, and then in that scabbard video, I'll do some bottle cutting as well. I may do a separate one. What do you reckon? Scabbard and bottle cutting, or scabbard and then a separate video with cutting? And then Saturday night, unless I somehow get invited out, which is very, I've already said I got next week. I'll be on tomorrow night to stream. I'm not going off. I'm just saying what I'm doing tomorrow, seeing as it's quiet and no one's talking. We were talking to each other. I said, Mike, do you want a Bowie knife versus zombies, or a drone that has blades and moves? The glass is controlled. Depends what kind of zombies. I reckon that'd be quite difficult though. Bowie knife versus zombies. Probably the drone. I don't know. That's a difficult one. I do like your questions, Iron Man, because you make them quite difficult. There's no obvious winner with yours, which makes it more interesting. But the drone might be quite hard to control. But Bowie knife versus zombies, if it's old style zombies, you'd have a bit of a chance. But if you got surrounded, if you got surrounded by shitloads of zombies and all you had was a Bowie knife, I suppose. I don't know. It's a hard one. You start chopping at their mouths, got their teeth out. Dan said, "Who remembers having gat guns?" Yeah, I do. Ted says, "Still got mine. Buggered if I can find it though." Yeah, I remember the old gat guns. I ain't got one now though. Daniel said, "Thinking about ordering a pistol crossbow very soon. What one would you recommend? What kind of price do you want to pay, and do you want like the best you can get?" I would recommend, if you're going to get any pistol crossbow, me like it's hard to say, but because I always go for the Redback, the Tomcat 2, or the Redback RX because they are better than the old ones. But the Horizon Redback, you can get that from Merlin Archery. You can get the Redback RX, but it's a little bit finicky. At first, 80 quid though, or Tomcat 2, which you can get from Enfield Sports. That's what it's called, isn't it? Metallic said, "Lol, good to know. I'll try to behave. Just don't get me started on Richard Lehman again." Ha ha ha. Nick said, "His joints are smoked." Tactical said, "WC sponsored by Gillette. The best a man can get." We'll stop now. Dan said, "I've a spare bullet. Stabbury Festival." Nice. Well, anyone want? But someone wanted a vest earlier. Who wanted to buy a Stabbury vest? The Anglo Arms OP 360 is all right. Let me see the price of that one. But it's a reasonably good crossbow. The only thing is though, that's one of the old style ones with the old style. It's probably one of the best old style ones. Put it that way, CM. So it's an old style crossbow with the old style cocking mechanism where the string is just literally in a groove and it's pushed out, so the string wears out quicker, and it's got the weaker prod. 50 quid. If I had 50 quid, I'd buy something. I'd buy Redback. But that's probably one of the better old style ones. Let me just see how much a Redback is on there. Redback, when they're in stock, is actually cheaper than that one. But I'm not saying that crossbow is not crap or nothing. It's just the Redback is actually £1. For some reason, the green Redback is just £1 dearer, but the black Redback, Horizon Redback, pistol crossbow black, $44.99 when it's in stock. But I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that one. It's just when you compare them to the newer ones, there's just better features on them now. That's definitely not £80. It cocks far easier than the Tomcat 2. Iron Man said, "Have you been to Weymouth?" Loads of times. Yeah, that was like our main place we used to go. Iron Man to Weymouth. Yeah, loads of times down Weymouth. Dan said, "I'm trying to sell it. What, £75 for it?" Nick said, "Tomcat was just a flex." Rita said, "You can get the £50 Redback cheaper." Actually, was that the one I was looking at? Yeah. No, the one I found, Horizon, £80, $44.99, and then the OP, the Anglo Arms OP 360, $47.95. So it's actually more expensive. And it's all right. It's Daniel said you can pick up an Excalibur Grizz for 350 quid. Could be cheaper depending on where you get it from. Sad said, me and my mates got asked to leave by the local plant. Grit said he's back yet to eat. Oh, just if I was on, you know what, Slingshot, if I was on StreamYard, I would have played your video right now. Pimpinator, you're right, mate. He said, I've heard on the grapevine that are going to ban crossbows. Is this bullshit? Right, what I've read, and I actually read it yesterday because I wanted to check again. So someone right now, a woman, I know, you know, there's a woman who got attacked. Her husband was killed with a crossbow, right? She was attacked with it as well. Well, not, you know what I mean. Anyway, she's done a petition to get crossbows more heavily restricted or whatever. And it got it's had 40,000 signatures so far. So the government or the Home Office wrote a reply, and their reply pretty much said, we put in good enough restrictions in 1986. We don't think it needs any more. So as far as I'm aware, unless the government do like a sneaky little fucking U-turn, which they do, right now it seems like they're not going to put any more restrictions on because they say that it's good enough anyway. So who knows? But at the minute, it seems like it's all right, mate. Metallic said, I don't know why, but I can't watch your streams on my laptop. It keeps buffering. I can't type on my phone, so I'm doing dual devices. That's strange, isn't it, Metallic? I have no idea why that's happening. Dan said, WeaponCollector, do you have the £75 and £10 ship is bad for the size, larger for stab and bulletproof, brand new? Sorry, Dan, you'll have to write that again. I couldn't make out what you was meaning there. Daniel said, what are the best weight crossbow bolts for full size crossbow? Daniel, it depends what you're shooting. Is it put it this way, if you shoot a 150-pound recurve, you can pretty much shoot any bolts out of it, any size, full size bolts. Never ever shoot a pistol bolt out of a full size crossbow. That could be very fucking dangerous. But as long as it's a full size bolt, it will shoot out of 150. But if you have a 175-pound compound, you do not want to be shooting lightweight bolts out of it. But the problem is I can't tell you specifically what bolts. All I know is with the red bolts you get, there's numbers on them, and the numbers correspond with the size. But normally when you buy bolts, it will say for 175-pound crossbows. Crypto said, I think having weapons restricted got her husband killed. No, it was a nutter. It was a nutter. Because you got to remember, not everyone wants to use, you know. I'm not going to go into that conversation anyway. Says I'm looking for a self-copying crossbow that I can use 6.5-inch bolts. I'd like a stock on it. What are the options? What you want then, CM, is the Armex Tomcat 2 from Enfield Sports. It's a little bit dearer than it used to be, but I still think it's worth the price. So, Darren, there was a couple of words missing in the sentence. Write it again, and I'll try and work out what you mean. I think you're saying you want to sell it for £75, £10 shipping. Richard said the newspapers tried before to get crossbows banned. I think an MP responded it would, but an X amount of people out of job. Oh, it would put an X, yeah, but a certain amount of people out of jobs, and you've got a leaf spring and a piece of wood. Yeah, and you can make a crossbow. Exactly. That's far more powerful than you can buy. Next, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, other gases, and fire. Catches. What's that? What's that to do with anything we was talking about? I don't know. Darren said, "Do you have your paratrooper knife? Which one's that? The one that's got like the pantograph thing?" I think it's just there. Don't, Adam. Adam just said, "Can't sleep. Tell me a funny joke." Fuck's that. We've had a whole night without a single joke tonight, as far as I'm aware. I savour these fucking nights sometimes, although I don't mind the jokes, but sometimes it just literally becomes a fucking joke fest. You'll know if it's slightly annoying me because just stop reading them. Nico said they offered blanks in the firearms too, so the argument isn't valid. Nico, are you replying to something I can't see or something? Richard, that was back when some hoods were shooting and injuring swans. Do I know China? Yes, I do know China. What is it with these questions, man? They're getting really weird now. Do you know China? Nick said, I love the World War II German paratrooper knives, but they're gravity knives, so I've got no chance. Oh, I know which ones you're on about. Yes. Yeah, I like them, yeah. Never had one, though. Rex, you right, mate? Or is it because it's Friday and everyone's drunk? Well, not everyone, but... What's your opinion on the British MOD knife? Was watching Funky's live stream 2 nights ago. Looks brutal. Yeah, I want to make my own version of that. Yeah, I like them. Liam's got one of them. Weapons and Stuff 93. Yeah, very good for what they are. Just a really nice, solid knife. Yeah, just a really decent, solid knife, aren't they? Glad you're enjoying it, Terry. Darren said, I'll get them off my friend who's in the army. Oh, the paratrooper knife. Funky said, what's the difference between muff diving and diving in the fog? You can see the cunt in front of you when you're muff diving. For fuck's sake. A holder people. Wow. There's normally a bloke, Jamie, who comes on and he's never ending jokes. Well, Zed used to be the joke teller on the stream. Yeah, they are. Then CM and Darren get hold of each other and get your body armor sold. By the way, I'm probably only going to be on for about another 15 minutes. I've got a couple of things to do. That's what I was just typing. That's Jamie's joke. Exactly. Yeah, he must not be on tonight. Maybe the pubs are finally open where he is. And even I'll be honest, I don't even know what the restrictions are at the minute. I don't even, because I pay no attention to it anymore. So I don't know what you can and what you can't do, what you're supposed to be able to do and what you ain't. Sam, I never saw your one. Unless it was Do You Know China. That's the only thing I saw. Well, to do what you want, I do. Well, exactly. That's what I mean. But yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know what you're supposed to do, what you ain't anyway. You know what I mean? Richard, I think Seth ran out of joke books a long time ago. Don't say that. He'll come back fucking even worse than before. Terry said, while I get a chance, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. So I said, thank you, Terry. I appreciate that. My weekend will probably be very boring, but that's fine by me. I mean, I'll watch some films. It's like pain in my hand. Nick said, I think social distancing and masks are still enforced, but going for a meal or a pub and stuff like that's fine. Ah, right, yeah. So I have no idea. I've no idea. I don't watch the news and that. Where am I? That said, I was thinking of lulling you into a false sense of security. The problem is, I'll tell you what happened to Zed. Zed would... one thing I'll always credit Zed with, if he tells a joke, is relevant to the conversation, which I like. But he sometimes used to catch me out with these jokes where it got to the point where he'd be writing a serious comment and I'd be convinced it was leading up to a joke and wouldn't believe anything he was writing. So it sort of ended up backfiring. Nick said, I'm going to go to York with my brother, go to all the museums and stuff. You have to book a time slot and everything. I thought, fuck it. You didn't bother then. Yeah, it's sort of a shame, isn't it? Because it's a bit difficult doing that, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, lads, have a good one. 4 nights off for me. Spot on. Enjoy the weekend. As I say, I don't think I'll be doing anything this weekend, but that's good for me. Yeah. Do you want me to show you what I got in the post today? And I may have to cover my guns up for a day. And that's not good enough. So I thought I'd buy a nice big Union Jack. I can use it as a bed sheet afterwards when it's hot. Oh, gone. Disappeared. That should cover them. 8 foot by 5 foot. Richard ended up translating a bunch of joke books that was originally in Latin, Mike. What's that come out like then? Matant said, funky. I messaged you about what we were chatting about last night. Yeah, Union Jack tent. Exactly, but that'll cover that up nicely. Yeah, St. George flag just as good. I need to cover them up for the day. So I've either got a green screen I could cover it, or I just thought I'd buy a £6, £7 flag. I can put that over there, and then while someone's in here just for a bit, because although everything's legal, a lot of people don't understand that kind of stuff, and they get a little bit threatened by it and a bit intimidated by it. So it's better off covering them up. You off, funky, or was you just having a D-Day picnic? Yeah. So I said, just don't put it upside down, or you get childlike buggery. Well, it won't be on no videos, luckily. But I said, Mike, some of us are now buying county flags. Oh, nice one. No, it's not the police. It's not the police. That I'll probably just put a bed sheet on it because it's small enough. That one I'll probably just put a bed sheet on it. Now it's this weird thing where every now and then, because this is a council house, they want to check who's living in your house. They don't want to do these fucking checks. So they want to come around, look in each room, see who lives there, bullshit like that. So I've got to have that done again. You remember I had that done? Do you remember a couple of years ago I had it done? Can you not remember? Did I mention it last time? Yeah, I think I did, didn't I? Do you remember when I mentioned a couple of years ago I had to have them? They wanted to check all the fucking rooms, check. They what they say it's for. They want to check that you don't need any repairs done to your house, but really it's they want to just look around your fucking house, see who's living there. Nico, who are you replying to? I don't know. I don't mean this like like as a piss take, but I don't understand any of the things you're your like everything you write seems to be unrelated to what I'm saying and to anything else anyone else is saying. I was talking about something. I was talking about something completely different. I said, you're wrong, and that's a whole life if you shoot through the fence. Are you watching live, Nico? Hang on. Yeah, he's replying to stuff that's like I'm not even saying. Very confusing because everything he's writing has no relevance to what I'm talking about. Yeah, funny. I think a lot of people thought Funky was going off. Metallic's always a strange feeling when you look at your home through a stranger's eyes. That's when you suddenly notice all the weapons that you have become normal. Yeah, you're right there, Metallic. Yeah, that's why you do have to be careful about things like that because a lot of people would think, no, that's all legal, just leave it. A stranger or someone who's got no knowledge or anything with weapons, that's very intimidating, frightening. You have to look at it like that. So yeah, cover them up, get rid of all that, make this look like a normal room. Everything I have is legal, but you know what I mean. Nick, I have no idea what you're writing. No, he said you just got to watch and see, and it's over. If I prove, yeah, I've no idea what you're going on about. Objects history. Maybe he pushed the video and restarted. It may be that, but I did message him. I think he is Funky. He's talking about things that, as far as I'm aware, haven't been mentioned even earlier. I'm pretty sure some of the things that Nick was talking about haven't even been mentioned. Fuck knows, very bizarre. Right, I might be able to stand a little bit late. I won't go off at 1:30. I'll stand till 1:45. But yeah, I've got a couple of things to. I've actually got to send some packages tonight. Back to the Nico, yeah, exactly. Got a couple of packages I need to send tonight, so I'll walk down to the post box about 12ish. Yeah, I've no idea. I'm pretty sure some of the conversations he was saying was not even mentioned tonight. Funky said I might sleep in an American flag when it's hot. That's the closest I'm going to get to there. Fuck's sake, same here. He may be. Well, wasn't Nico the one saying about smoking the drawer? I don't know. If I get tempted and bored, I may just do the bottle cutting tomorrow. Do the scabbard later. Yeah, so maybe he's watching someone else's stream and typing in the wrong chat box. I've done that before. I wanted to call a mate a cunt on Facebook and then got banned from the stream. Well, you know what? I actually thought that, Nick, because it seems to be he's talking about something we spoke about before. But I don't think it would be possible. I don't think unless you put pop-out chat on. If you put pop-out chat on a live stream and then went on to a different live stream, maybe that could happen. I don't know. Fucking hell. Nico, because you got timed out because it was disrupting the, not by me, but you got timed out. When you come back, if you can hear me, I want you to tell me that you acknowledge that you got timed out and what you're, acknowledge what I'm saying, put it that way, and then I'll at least know I'll have a bit of a clue what's going on. But he didn't even acknowledge. When I said to him, do the live thing, he just ignored it. He said, I don't remember us talking about Canada. Exactly. Slingshot's not been on with his other channel, has he? And been shadow banned, and I can't see it. Zed said he was definitely away with the fairy. Stoned out Zed, probably. Dan said I have an old Hitler Youth knife. Nice. Yeah, they're quite nice there. I timed him out to give him a chance to catch up. I did see you time him out. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know. We had one troll on tonight, didn't we? I think. I do find it amusing, some of the weird troll shit. Funky, have you had any trolls yet? Come on, try to disrupt things. I don't. It's quite weird when you do. It's handy having mods when that happens. It's bizarre some of the shit people write when they're trying to troll you, because it's just like it's really childish shit. Nick said maybe he's colorblind, put the wrong stuff in his rollie. Maybe. I don't think it's that. I think it's purely on purpose. What was the troll comment we had earlier? It was something really stupid though, wasn't it? Well, I had one the other night. I had one the other night before last. There was no mods on. He fucked off in the end. That's a shame. It does help having the mods on, but yeah, you do get some very weird childish sort of trolling shit. Dan said 2 fleas on a minge, one jumps in the bush, and the other one gets arrested for sniffing crack. CM said something about a penis gun. That was it, wasn't it? Dan said Funky's mods are a lot more tolerant than you blue bastards are, Mike. But your blue bastards are. It depends on what mood we're in. Because if I'm in a funny mood, I rule with an iron fist when it comes to modding. Sometimes. Depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I'll literally let everything slide. Other times it's just ban. Zed was like that the other day, I noticed. Maybe he did put the wrong sugar in Persia. Exactly. Perhaps if there's a minge, surely there's crabs, not fleas. Yeah. It depends what mood I'm in when I'm modding. Yeah, exactly, Funky. He said, I'm big on free speech. But a cunt is still a cunt. Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind the sort of joking and the piss taking either and all that. It's funny. But when you just get some really weird childish cunt come on and just say something stupid like, you get them come on and literally just say something like, you smell like shit, or something stupid like that. It's something really pathetic. That's not even a clever insult. Just fucking get rid of them. It's probably a fucking 12-year-old anyway. I had one on a video the other day. I was saying last night on my Twitch stream, someone called me something like bug-eyed freak or something like that. I've never ever in my life been called bug-eyed. If anything, I was saying I'd get the opposite. People saying I should open my eyes. Trolling myself now. Nice one, Nick. All right, I was getting confused with your conversations. All right, nice one, mate. You're all good. It was just I couldn't work out what you was replying to. I normally get people saying I'm stoned. All right, Nico. I think what you was replying to, I was missing it somehow, and it was confusing me. What you want to do, Nico? Are you on on a computer? If you're on a computer, it's worth, if you're applying to someone, put in the @ sign and then start typing their name and it will come up. And then I'll know that you're talking to someone else then. Yeah, well, he said loud and clear, Mike. So he did it, and he's Richard said, we'll have to crowdfund so Mike can get a Frisian horse when he can dress as the guys from Fist of the North Star and say, your troll comment, let's see how it compares to my Iron Fist. Now, that would be good, Rich. Yes, exactly. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I'd love it. Darren's putting on the same joke he put on 2 minutes ago that I read out, and we laughed. Darren, you've been smoking your fucking funny stuff tonight as well. How you doing, mate? You right? Oh, Nico, you asked me that on a comment, didn't you? Should do a video on automatic weapons. Problem is, I wouldn't have nothing to show. You know what I mean? I ain't got no automatic weapons, and it'd be better from someone else, really. No, CM, you must be putting words in. I can see that you've wrote the word dildo. That's it. That jabs it him hard. I think it has. Irishman, good to see you on. Because I was wondering if you was shadow banned, because I saw you on. I saw people talking to you on Slingshot Warriors stream, and I couldn't see your comments. Irishman said, when people talk about mods, am I the only one who pictures people in parkas riding Lambretta scooters? And so I bet it's Edward. Funky said there's a glitch in the Matrix. Time shifts going on a lot. It fucking is. It is tonight, definitely. Bojo said 2 goldfish in a tank. One turns to the other one and says, can you drive this? Tim said, China, fit my nuts in your mouth. That might work. Fuck's sake. That's as bad as fucking a leg of my fucking balls. And what was the other one? Rich, what was that one the other day? That fucking terrible one that someone did on my fucking Twitch stream. Oh, fuck's sake. How's the stream? It's been all right. It's been quite funny at the end. Yeah, it's been all right. Yeah, it's been good. It depends what topics come up, because sometimes some topics I try and be a bit careful and steer away from certain things, because there are some things you don't really want to talk about on here. And when that gets brought up constantly, it can be frustrating. But that doesn't happen a lot, and it hasn't happened tonight. Rich, what was that one the other day? It was terrible anyway. That's 2 nuns in the bath. One says, where's the soap? The other one says... The other says it does, doesn't it? That one's just shot over my head. I'm going to have to read that again in my head. Can't get that one. No, not that one. It was someone's name, wasn't it? Do you remember? That one's gone over my head, tactical. I can't even saying that in my head, it don't work. Focus for 2 hours playing pool. One says to the other, 2 hits. The other one says, 2 hits too. Irishman said, no, just have trouble getting on tonight. Stream keeps crashing. Yeah, someone else said that. Candice, that was it. Fucking Candice. Nice one, CM. Yeah, it's the fucking Candice one. Oh, nice one. I couldn't work that one out, tactical. Dan said, did you get my joke, Mike? Depends which one. By the way, if I stop reading the jokes, it's because I've had enough. But we might as well end it as a joke stream now. Darren, I did read your 2 fleas on a minge. One jumps into the bush, another one gets arrested for sniffing crack. Yeah, so I'll stay on till 1:45 because I've got a couple of things I need to do tonight, as I said. I may just go straight in the garden and do some bottle cutting with this tomorrow. Oh, fucking hell, yeah. So I forgot about that. Forgot I even had this fucking thing. It's not. What I need is the stop it thing. Can't remember what fucking things are on here. Yeah, that's for every bad joke. Do I know Joe? Come on then. Do I know Joe? No, I don't know Joe. Except I do know Joe. That's another comment that literally. Well, I think your chat is completely wrong, Nico. That's bizarre. I think you're seeing the chat wrong. Joe Mama. Nick. Yeah, Nico, sorry. Are you watching Top Chat or Live Chat? You want it on Live Chat? Funky said, watching your Lynn Thompson video recently, loved it. Should do another one, mate. Pissed myself. I am actually collecting up the stuff to make another one, Funky. I've got the cardboard. I'm going to make a couple of silhouettes because I've got quite a few Cold Steel now. Yes, there'll be definitely another Lynn Thompson parody coming up, especially now he's not in Cold Steel. Yes, definitely more. They're definitely going to do another Cold Steel piss take one. I quite enjoyed doing that, though, and they are funny. People like them videos. Yeah, I ain't got me stop it. But I will definitely do another one. I even went to the. I don't know if you know. Well, I don't know how many people know. I even wore a watch, and I never wear a watch. But I know Lynn Thompson always has his watch, so I even put a watch on. I went even to that degree to put a watch on. House said, "Why don't blind people go skydiving? It scares the hell out of their guide dog." Yeah. Sound effects and everything tonight. Not as good as my videos I can play. That's what I honestly rang a pub and asked for alcoholic. I heard the barmaid shout it out. Joke was on me, and she barred me the week after, and she recognised my voice. That's sake. You imagine falling for that though. Yeah, I'll definitely do it soon, Funky. I'm actually saving up the cardboard at the minute. Darren, they did like your joke. Yeah, that's just for you. You right, Eagle Eye? How you doing? Yeah, here's my crossbow. One of them. What else we got on here? Here's one if there's a crap joke, I think. I forgot I even had this fucking thing. I bought it just so I could do stupid fucking sound effects on it if I wanted to. And then forgot I even had it. Right, Funky, I may not be on when you get back, so see you later, mate. I'll only be on for about 4 more minutes, so I've got a couple of things to do. But I must send them back. Well, yeah. See, doing it already. Must send them packages tonight and then changing my mind. Well, it ain't going to make much difference, is it? If I put it in the post tonight, it still won't get sent till Monday anyway, will it? So I could put them in there Sunday. The Eagle Eye said, what do you do with all these guns, mate? You have more guns than what I have in GTA. What do I do with them? Put them on the walls, shoot them. Don't know, just collect them. Have them about. Joshua, Mike, how you doing, mate? You all right? I'm only going to be on for about another 3 minutes. She's a bit late. It's all good, though. You're off, Rich. Good night, mate. I'll be on tomorrow. Oh, I started that Dreams, but I started it just before I went to bed last night, and it was the tutorial was going on too long, so I turned it off. So hopefully I'll do the tutorial next time. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, this is what they're like most nights. You can talk about anything within reason. You know what I mean? I don't go political, and I don't go religious, and and if it's a bit dodgy, I don't bother. But yeah, I try to have my streams more of a laugh. There's plenty of other streams where you can get serious. This is a bit of escapism on a weekend. So yeah, but I don't mind talking about yeah. And there's the other thing that Tactical mentioned. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to have a laugh, isn't it? Especially how it is at the minute. So what you all got planned for tomorrow? Did I ask you that? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm quite tired tonight. Might cut my hair tomorrow. So when you see me tomorrow, I'm gonna have a shaved head. Yeah, beard will probably be super same. Thank you, League. Yeah, it's good to have a laugh, and who wants to get all serious? There's loads of places you can get all serious. Here it's just have a laugh. I will. All right, brief. I will be on tomorrow. I'll be on about 9:30. I don't know. I think we're only just allowed to breathe. Yeah, exactly. No, Polar. What's that one, Zed? I can't remember you mentioning that. Oh, yes, I do remember you mentioning that. I'll tell you what, Zed. I'm going to look tonight and see if I can get that. That looks decent. Yeah, I forgot you mentioned that. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I'll try to make this a good sort of, reasonably good community where there is no sort of pricks on it, You don't want fucking dickheads on spoiling everything. Zed, I'm going to try and get that tonight. I forgot about that. As I think these streams are great. Just like having a chat with mates, to be fair. Jokes being cracked and that's it. That's it, Has. That's what I wanted it to be. It's more like just sat with your mates or sat down the pub, isn't it? Than anything. Three River Blades. Oh, nice one. I'm just going off Three Rivers, but I'll be on tomorrow 9:30. Well, thank you for coming over from Funkies. I appreciate that. Object History said cool place. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that means a lot. People say that because that is what I try. That's what I try to do. I like it to be, as I say, there's plenty of places you can get serious talking. Here we're trying. I'll still answer you questions about things, and we can go. We do go a bit serious if we're all interested in it. That's the other thing I do. I let the conversations just go naturally. So sometimes people just don't pick up on it, or I don't. Sometimes people, sometimes we'll do a whole thing on just one topic if everyone's interested in it. Justin, I think we're all pricks. Something else turns out. Yeah, maybe that's the case. I said, "Fuck, mate. It's all about the banter." Exactly. But you got to have a laugh, ain't you? Fucking hell. I don't know what Nico. I know exactly what you mean when you say, "What's that guy chatting about?" Exactly. I reckon he's got the wrong thing on. I call it Ward WC, the mental unit. That's good, actually. All right, see, look, you distracted me, and I've gone 3 minutes over. Sober Friday. Oh, is it? Well, I probably won't be sober next weekend, Nico. But I don't know if I'll be. If I do have a drink next weekend, I'll drink Saturday, so that you still get a Friday stream. Because if I drink Friday, I'll be too hungover to come on Saturday. I don't think I'll do a stream if I do drink because I'm going to have to go out somewhere. In fact, I will be going off now, by the way. I've got some stuff to do. So yeah, don't forget to like the stream, and if you enjoyed the video, subscribe because you'll see a lot more. And you'll see me cutting some bottles up with this tomorrow. Yeah, exactly said. Exactly. Right. Thank you for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Don't forget to support if you want to. Yeah, and I'll be on tomorrow. I'm now going to have to walk down to the post box, send some letters, even though I don't want to. Maybe I'll leave it till tomorrow. Right. Cheers, everyone. That's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. Cheers for watching, everyone. See you later. Good night.